let's get into an example of how we can apply an understanding of the drivers of consumer liking and consumer behavior with breadth and depth of texture experience to deliver incredible end-to-end solutions for our customers. Earlier, Mike spoke about how texture is such a critical driver of overall eating experience, and this is most certainly the case for a French fry. Consumers expect a perfectly crisp fry, whether they're cooking them at home in an air fryer or if they're ordering fries for delivery and waiting for them to be delivered to their door hot and crispy. And I'm sure we've all experienced the disappointment of a soft and soggy French fry. And we can see here that when ordering from a fast food or fast casual restaurant, a major complaint from consumers is that their fries were, in fact, not crispy enough. So, delivering a fry that consumers perceive to be the perfect texture means delivering on multisensorial aspects because we experience texture across so many of our different senses. The sound of a fry as you bite into it is a key indicator of freshness and quality. An optimized coating solution enhances this audible crunch, providing a satisfying auditory experience that complements the overall experience. Crispiness, it's that tactile sensation that we feel when we bite into a fry. A perfectly crispy fry has this delicate balance of firmness and brittleness, creating a delightful contrast with that soft interior. And so the crispness must be consistently achieved and maintained over the whole time of a fry so that it reaches your door perfectly crisp. Bite resistance is another crucial aspect. This refers to the force required to bite through the fry. An ideal fry has just the right amount of resistance, giving a satisfying bite without being too hard or soft. Tooth packing, it's the tendency of a food to stick to your teeth while chewing. So a decreased tooth packing means you will have a cleaner, more pleasant eating experience. Improvements across all of these attributes ensure that fries are perceived as having the perfect texture, providing consumers with an exceptional overall eating experience. With an understanding of what multisensorial properties we must deliver, achieving these properties begins at the molecular level with an understanding of how starch structure impacts texture. So starch granules are composed of two polysaccharide components, amylose and amylopectin. And the ratio of amylose and amylopectin in starches is very important in impacting the functionality and texture attributes of fries and other coated products. So starting with amylose, amylose has a linear structure with these long unbranched chains that result in a hard, flat, resistant films in low moisture applications due to the retrogradation. Amylose-containing starches are commonly used to enhance crunchiness, hardness, and strength, thanks to this linear structure. However, too much amylose and will have a structure that is too dense and chewy. Amylopectin, on the other side, is a highly branched polymer which delivers light and crispy textures due to their expansion and open porous structures. However, too much amylopectin will allow for too much water and oil absorption, resulting in soggy textures and too much tooth packing. So this really deep understanding of the fundamental building blocks allows us to modulate the texture. And achieving the perfect balance between these building blocks is so critical to creating the perfect textures for consumers. So utilizing plant science expertise, starch modifications, and formulation expertise, we can work to manipulate the ratios of these polymers, the means by which these polymers are released from starch granules, and in turn, the way that they interact with each other and other ingredients in a food system. With the right tools and expertise, we have the ability to really strike that perfect balance in texture and functionality to aid our customers in their product development journeys and ultimately delight consumers. As seen here in this confocal image of a fry, our advanced analytical capabilities enable us to deeply understand ingredient interactions to know exactly how structure drives texture. And it's this deep structure function know-how coupled with our robust ingredient portfolio that enables us to customize texture experiences to deliver on customer-driven texture experiences.